Good morning everyone. It's Tuesday, March the 18th I believe today, and this is my first session out after the Tench this year. You know, the course river season has closed now, the pike season's closed, so that's the end of my pike fishing for another winter, and a very successful winter it was too. But now it's all about the Tench. So I've come down to my little local Tench pond for the day to see if I can get my first Tench of the year. I fished here last year and had an absolutely wonderful time, catching loads of nice Tench, and I'm hoping it's going to be the same this year. You can see behind me here, it's quite a small lake. Pond really, you know, no more than an acre, maybe an acre and a half at a push. Quite deep in places, but it's got lots of nice tench in here. One or two carp, you know, a handful of carp. I think I'm told there's about a dozen carp in here, but it's mostly tench, which is quite refreshing really in this day and age with the carp fisheries that have taken over the country. This is predominantly a tench fishery, which suits my style of fishing just right. I've got the two rods out there. Standard flatbed feeders, short braided hook links, size 14 hooks, and I've got small banded pellets on there to start off with. Give it a go on that. Got a bit of ground bait and small pellets, and a little bit of hemp moulded into the ground bait around the feeder there. And we're hoping for the first tench of the year. You know, I'm not too hopeful. It's 0 degrees at the moment. I drove down here, the windscreen was frozen solid, all the fields are white with frost, so maybe a bit too cold for the tench, but you never know. Well, what a result. First tench fishing session of the year, and I've gone and caught a carp. Started off where I left off from last year. I had a carp first session last year, but not as big as this. 25.8 this is. Superb, superb, immaculate, common. I mean, what a beauty this is. First cast and all. Actually was just changing the battery in the alarm because the alarm wasn't working, and a local guy turned up, one of the friendly locals, chatting to him, so I didn't actually change the battery, and then suddenly the rod tip's pulling around and this beauty was on the end. And what a fish for the first one of the year. Well, believe it or not, it's 4 o'clock now and I've nothing more to report. It's been a very slow day since I had that magnificent carp this morning. That was at about 7:15, 7:30 this morning. I did have one tiny little roach soon after that, and that's it. So I'm not going to come down here on Thursday as I was planning to do, because obviously it's too early for the tench. I'll either give it a go down at Chichester, or I might even try a bit of beach fishing. I hear there's a few places getting caught on the local beaches, so I might go down there. But anyway, I've got another hour left. I'll give it till about 5:30 the latest. But judging on what's happened so far, probably nothing's going to happen. But it's been an enjoyable, if cold day. I mean, don't let the bright sunlight fool you. It's been a bitter cold day with this north wind pushing down. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. You know, my first trip back down on the Tench pond, and I'm sure it won't be the last.